Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa khabar semua fans Harimau Malaya? Kita jumpa lagi dalam podcast Harimau Malaya. Yeay! Dah lama rasanya tak ke udara. Hisham
Aku salah sebab mau cuti seminggu.
So hari ni alhamdulillah kita dapat berjumpa balik dan memang best sebab kita bawa seseorang yang sangat special. Syam, kenalkan.
Sangat special. Aku rasa semua orang kenal slowly. Mungkin agak, orang kata apa, terkejut tiba-tiba dia hilang. So kita jemput Coach Christophe Gamel. Coach, how are you, Coach?
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
I am okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach, for coming. We really appreciate. So first of all, right now what you doing, Coach? Maybe after Coach Dato' Dolaka and
Fandi Ahmad,
suddenly you disappear and don't have any statement from Pahang. Maybe you can comment about that.
But you know, it's like every club. When you are out, you are out. Huh? It's normal. You Pahang after manage well the thing, so I don't see any problem with that. After we find agreement, I was involved with the youth, etc. Before they did well, they reached the final this year, and voila, I'm still attached to Pahang, and if I can help again, I will. There's no problem with that, and I use a bit this time to travel and to scout some player abroad to prepare maybe the future, because that's important to always anticipate on the thing. But still a very good relation with Pahang club, and no problem. I have always said Pahang is in my hatiku.
Oh, Pahang di hatiku.
Yeah, Pahang di hatiku, because I like the life there and the people, and all good. Still seeing the game, and I'm happy also for Dola and Fandi. There is no problem. That's the job. Sometimes you are here, sometimes you are not. I don't carry grudges or this kind of thing.
Looking back at your track record, 13 games with Pahang, 3 wins, 3 draws and 7 losses.
Yeah.
But there are some positive points also. You are the only team who managed to bring a point with JDT.
Yeah.
Then you managed
JDT
to
away.
at JDT home, SSI. Then you managed to beat KL after a year without losing. So how do you see overall your performance?
As you said, it was up and down. Yeah. We have to be honest. But the job itself was very interesting. I learned a lot also, because it's important to understand the culture. Yeah, you said well, because nobody noticed it, but yeah, to bring point from Johor, and we were winning until 86 or 88 minutes, if I remember well.
Penalty last minute, right?
Penalty last minute occur. Bon, it's like that, and that's football. But I was very proud of the boys, because they applied perfectly the game plan, and they developed the game. The only way, in my opinion, to beat or to do a result like that, because the conditions are good, the field is amazing. We have to say, Johor facilities, and they do everything to have a good football. So I told the boy, the only way is really to develop our game, and tactically, defensively to make it. But after 15 minutes, we got the first goal.
Yeah.
But the boy didn't give up, and that's. I was sure they could bring something from Johor. It was not the problem. After I got main injury, plus the start was very bad, because I repeat, Kedah we should have won. We lost point. It's incredible. I would have started with 6 points, because PGCT was a clear win, and they put the cancel offside. I don't know. You know, if already you start with good, it means there is a change with the mentality. There is a power. There is confidence coming. Then you grow up. But voilà. it's like that. So yes, upside down. But I have always been backed up by the CEO, the board, and even Tengku Muda. So I thank them for that. And after that, yes, KL, we trashed them at their home because the team was developing good football, to be honest. But maybe the physicality was not there enough. And when I started to lose the foreign player, it was a bit harder. But I learned it's important, even for the management, it's interesting. So I will come back stronger, actually.
Coach, maybe you feel a bit upset or disappointed because you didn't have use Litak and Aguero. So maybe if Litak and Aguero will help your team.
But of course, I don't know. I don't feel upset about this or angry because it was by the law, by the rule. Of course, after I was not there, now they can be used. So it's the magical of Malaysia, I would say. But it's like that. Our job is what? To adjust with anything which happen. So là, I don't have them. For sure, if they would have been qualified, for me it would have been a better solution.
Actually, can you tell us what actually happened to your foreign players like Billy, Johan Marshall? Are they aren't good enough, or maybe there are some injuries?
Yeah, no, they are good. You can't say that. They come from a good level. You have seen their kind of play, etc. Johan Marshall scored a goal against Kedah. A clearly good goal, but I don't know, no goal. Cancel twice. So no, he got this kind of type of muscle, you know. He has a big
Long-term injury?
No. He has good muscle, but if sometime regarding the field or what,
Oh, I see.
you know, boom, he got injured first during the the pre-season program. Then he was late. And after he ran still behind the time to get back, but it was tough because I took him as he has the same bit profile than Marc Boulon. So, it's more because I think external things regarding the field or to adjust. Some they adjust very fast, sometimes not. Voilà. And for Billy, it was during a game he took a bad kick in the back, and happened. We thought it was light, etc. But the injury was much way deeper than we thought, and we had to manage in another way because he was not able even to walk sometimes.
So it shows that you are unlucky at some points.
This year is the worst year I have had since I coach.
Yeah, the injury of the import players.
Yeah.
Then the decision by the referees. Then
Naturalized for the Litak and Aguero.
naturalized process. So
Look, it's a circle. Next season I will get luck.
Coach, maybe I want you comment about the favorite player and fans player for Pahang, Azam Azih.
Yeah.
What your comment about that player
Regarding what? During my time?
during your time?
how do you see Azam Azih as a player?
When I took him, he was really not that good condition, you know, and he got, I think he got also injury, etc. So most of the time when you got this, your mental is not, your self-confidence going down a bit. And under me, I push him, I have to say, which is, I know the mentality in Malaysia, they don't like it. We spoke about it earlier. They don't like, but after I spoke, I call Kim, we discussed about him because he was coming good. For me, it's a good player. I mean, he could play in Europe. I repeat.
Azam Azih.
Yeah, Azam Azih could play in Europe.
Wow.
Maybe not the top level,
Okay.
but League Two he could. I think he could do great. I told him that. I told him. But he's someone who is very attached to Pahang, but also to the state. So voilà, some they like to challenge themselves going abroad, etc. But it's not his mentality. So it's like that. After I push him, I explain. He's smart. So he increased game after game. He put a super goal against KL.
Yeah.
If you remember this shoot, he has super
range.
quality. Ah, ouais. But he can. He's someone who can play short, play long, dribble. The problem for me was, I told him, is he was just playing simple, but sometimes we need this kind of player to break the line, to create problem to opponent, and then he start to understand. I show him how to do, and then after he go back to national team. So for me it means the job is done. After the mentality, if you want to perform more, etc. It's like that. You need to bond with the team. There is many human factors that
Coach,
are involved.
on your observation, maybe have some rumors that Malaysia player don't like to be pushed.
Yeah.
Their comfort.
So maybe you can comment a bit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Or if you start to push, they get back on defensive way, etc. Because maybe they have not the background of what we have in Europe. In Europe, if you don't push, there is 100 guy behind you, and they will take your place. So you accept it, you work hard. But yes.
In Malaysia, maybe you feel comfortable lah.
Yeah, in Malaysia they feel comfort, but comfort and performance, they will never drive together. It's impossible. If you are in comfort, you are not in performance. Because you challenge yourself to reach the high point. So you can't say, oh, I'm okay. If you are okay, you will work more, you will be behind.
Yeah.
If you don't accept what I say to you, voilà. But the player with me, even, you know, sometimes 1, 2, 3 years or a couple of years after they will call me. I know, sometimes they say, oh, coach, I'm sorry, I react wrong, but you were right. But I don't take it personally. What I try to do my job. What I learn is that I will have maybe to do it in another way, in order to get even the guy who is too much in comfort to perform. That's the beauty of the human part of this job.
Maybe beside Azam Azih, who do you think deserve to be called up in national team from Pahang, Sri Pahang?
From Pahang. The left back for me is quite good. He understood better tactically than he was a bit more offensive. He's someone who is attached more defensively than offensively, but he has good quality offensive.
Okay.
So
I think he played good during the JDT, right?
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
yeah,
He
he played good. I would naturalize Mamadou Samassa. Who else?
How about the striker Malik?
Yeah, Malik, but he's always a bit. He got injured under me. He got injured sometime also with Dola and Fandi. So I think that's why he's not always called, because he's not regular in the performance. And as I have been a national coach, so you need to see the regularity, the consistency, the continuity in the performance. If you see one good game, one you are not there, one okay, one good, it doesn't sound good for the team. You need people who are right in shape, ready, etc. Because when you get them 2-3 days before the game, so you don't have to work too much physically, but tactically. So this point is important. Yes, of course, Malik, it would be a pleasure to see him because he has a short dribble who can kill everyone. Huh? You put him and you put the Terengganu guy on the left or the right.
Nicky,
you have two big weapons on the side. And it's Malik is really a nice guy. Malik, I really appreciate his ethic, his mentality. Really, it's someone and simple.
Coach, you say Azam Azih should play in Europe, and so maybe
Should no, but I said
he have an offer.
he has.
ability,
He has ability and everything. The requirement to play in Europe.
Maybe, in your opinion, he should stay in Pahang or he should move to full utilize.
This you need to ask him. I have my opinion. I tell you, he has the potential to play in Europe. After, it's not on me.
Yeah.
Ask him one day. But someday, as I said, it's a mentality. Some they like comfort, or they like to stay in their area circle. They feel comfortable, and then they think that they can perform better. But I tell you, some players in France, they are very good, but they don't perform. When they go abroad, they start to perform better, then they shine. Why? Because they go out of comfort zone. And when you go to challenge yourself in another country, you are there, you have no choice. Because if you and me, you are Malay, I am foreigner, I play, you play, we have the same quality, it's normal that a Malay play. If I am not better than you, why? Why it should be not a Malay?
Yeah.
And not in Malaysia, in Italy, I have played in Italy. You do that. If you are same level, the guy will take Italian. Logically, because more easy to talk, more easy to understand. It's like that.
Because lately there are strong rumors about Azam Azih going to Selangor or JDT, so maybe
but
it's
this
good.
every year. every 6 months I am here. Oh, Azam. Even we were in camp. It's Azam good. You don't know. You like the rumors. You like it. But this after I think you need to speak directly to him about that.
Okay. We learned that next season there are changes in Super League, right? 18 teams will fight each other. So what do you think the change of this kind of new format will bring good in national team?
Yes, I think so. I think it's a very good move forward from the Malaysia FA, and well done, honestly, because even for the calendar, even at the beginning it will be hard, but at least you have a proper calendar, 34 games, a real championship. So staff have to become more professional. Player will have to become more professional. They will work on long terms. Then all benefit at the end goes to national team, and that I think it's a good move, even for the under 23. For Olympic to prepare. It's the step that we don't have, because I have worked with the under 21, but after some time, under 21 is not fully ready, but he can't go to the next step to go with the first team, and we are losing in Malaysia many players between 21 and 24. And that's the problem, because it's the most important age to finalize your level, to reach the pro target. So, and some very good talents, they stop. I saw one or two, one go, it's a good job to police by security, because they know that 21, maybe they need 1 year extra, but they don't get out, finish. So I think it's a really good move from the MFA. And hopefully, I hope to bring this part and to come in for next season.
So itu memang masalah yang kita alami. Banyak orang kata tak ada continuity. Daripada belia nak pergi ke sini kan.
Because when I read about the comment about you when during at Pahang, so almost many positive comment about you because they say it's not your fault when Pahang not performs. Maybe 80% supports you. So maybe you comment about that.
But because I am well, sorry, I am well known to be a hard worker and to have a vision and to plan things for the club growing, etc. But sometimes it's not enough. And but the fans of Pahang are super. I tell you, they are always there. You see people. We go even another island. They're there. So and I am very simple. I am done on earth. I don't care. I've been with some good club. I don't pass big club, but that's not. It's just image. This. I keep my values, principle, and. You know, they manage Pahang as a more family side, which you feel comfortable. So you want to give everything. After, voilà, we spoke about some factors, the injured player, some didn't get nationality, some came late, etc. I have to manage with this. So when Pahang, they come always to the training, they see the training, they see how they work. So yeah, at the moment, when you settle a plan, but when you are on the field, you are on the field. I'm not playing. I have played, it's not my job anymore. So I take the full responsibility because it's normal. But some players should have also taken it, in my opinion, in a better way. So maybe fans are right, but I can't withdraw myself about it. I take the responsibility. I wish I could have had more luck and more better decision from referee sometime because because some games we should have won clearly. I should have started with more than 6 points, 7, 9 points. I would be still with Pahang, but voilà, it's like that. But the fans were good because we developed the game. Win, lose, draw, okay, but less direct play, developing because I think the quality of the player was there for that. We couldn't go in big physicality because we didn't have, but we had some technical, interesting player, and that's. But it takes a bit time to develop it in this way, and in Malaysia we don't have time.
Coach, before the recording, we spoke about the importance of good field, training center. Can you elaborate on that? How to improve Malaysian football?
Alors, it's not my job, but yes, if I was involved in this kind of thing, I think the main thing is to have training center, good facilities. For example, you have KL, it's difficult for them, and they are doing amazing things.
Yeah. Even without
AFC,
facilities,
without facilities, they managed to reach semi-final. So imagine. If you have good thing, Johor, of course, is another planet. But everyone should maybe, I won't say copy, but adjust and a bit on Johor case. After, of course, they don't have the same budget. But even with a small budget, you can always do something. Pahang, I think, is on the right way with that. And but many teams, they should think about facilities, even for the when you come somewhere and you have this feeling of belonging. You know, if you arrive, you no facilities, nothing, etc. Where is your motivation? When you arrive, you have a super field. You go, you put your things, you have everything. Already, you feel good. It's all these small things that you put together that bring a mentality, a club winner, etc. So yes, but it's difficult in Malaysia to get land, to get. I don't know much about it, but it's important that all clubs get the best facility possible to develop a good soccer, even for the youth. Huh? Because we speak about the first team, but before reaching the first team, you have all a process. So if the boys they are here after they don't play because no feed, etc., how you want to get a very strong national team?
Coach, that I heard your contract last November, right?
Mhm.
So do you still want to stay in Malaysia, or you already get offer abroad or in Malaysia?
My main priority is to stay in Malaysia. Voilà, clearly, to find, and there will be 18 teams. I hope that one will trust me, because if they call Pahang, they will have a good feedback.
Oh.
Okay, it's not the problem. The president, Tengkudin, is someone very clear and very honest. So they know my work. They know I have done everything for Pahang, from youth to first team, to help and give advice plus work. So when I work for an institution, I work 200% for it. So that's my strength. That's my strength, and I have learned a lot this year about my weakness. So I will fix it. But my first priority is to stay in Malaysia. Yeah, I like it. I like the here. You know, sometimes you feel good somewhere. It's important. And voilà, I got some calls from abroad. Bon, at the moment, I didn't. I know I can do well in Malaysia.
So you're welcoming any offers from teams?
Any discussion or offer with
Yeah.
Malaysia team so far?
Not yet. I got some call, but with you, I will say nothing.
What makes you love to stay in Malaysia?
I like the culture.
Culture.
Okay,
alright.
yeah. It's quite interesting. I like the food.
Oh,
What's your favourite food?
What is your favorite food?
What you have like the
Have you tried tempoyak patin, because you are in Pahang, right?
yeah. I also
are you okay?
yeah. I like spicy food.
Oh.
So yes, the rice also, rice coconut,
Nasi
all
lemak.
the- nasi lemak, all this. I like to go to street food. You know? Oh yes, yes. Some really good things, but also I'm sure if we speak about football, that I can bring, you know, this mentality of developing the game and stop the direct play all the time, and what we see in Europe. We have proved it against Johor, against KL, because the big game we were there, but sometimes
Again, we heard strong rumors about Terengganu FC coach going
Nafuzi.
somewhere. Nafuzi maybe
Nafuzi,
to Kedah.
super guy, Nafuzi.
What do you think if, let's say, Terengganu offer you?
Coach.
If yeah, offer. If Terengganu, yes. I like his side, to be honest. But anywhere I will adjust. But yes, Terengganu, good team, good project to build. Yes, why not?
They have a facility, right?
Yeah.
Training facility.
Yeah, they have good training facilities, or good stadium, good supporter, crazy fans. So, well, why not? But at the moment, Nafuzi is in position,
Yeah.
so there is no point to
But the rumors,
speak. Rumor, yeah, but-
Again.
80%.
yeah, 80%
Move
to Kedah. Well,
We
let's
heard,
see.
We heard that rumor.
Okay. So let him finish this season relaxing. Relaxing not, but because he's doing well. He's coming back in the game. Nafuzi is a good guy. I bond very well with him. And let's see if he go Kedah. What it means, one position will be free. Then after it's a discussion with them, etc. But there is also some teams who will come from second division.
Yeah.
So it's good also to see, to challenge this, because it's not easy. Coming from second division, you need the budget, you need to manage many things. So I bring some good player in Pahang. Johan Marshall, he was good, but with the injuries, it has been Billy also. Billy was a good player. Everyone, the Prince loves him. But this bad injury killed the game. But Mahmad Samasa, I make him come.
Yeah.
I think I didn't mistake on that because he has been how many times since I am not with them, he has been elected man of the match. He saved them. He saved Pahang a couple of times. So no, on this I'm sure I can bring some good players and to help a club. It's important.
Let's say some offers come. Okay, what the main criteria that you look the most?
The project is important because if it's just some they want just to appear for appear. But that depends. Can we bring a percentage of youth? I mean Malaysian, locals. Can we make a plan for them to at the end, maybe after 2-3 years, achieve that they stick in the team, bringing the Malaysian roots. This for me is important because when you come in a country, it's not only bringing a foreigner, it's also bringing local talent and discover them or make them grow. This is part of the project. Of course, the budget, because you adjust the budget regarding the player you will have, the recruitment, and the fastest of the process. Because I reached very late in Pahang, I got what I got at the last moment. So it's very hard, But it was like that. It was a transition year, etc. But it's important to find, if I can find an early team, better it is for the recruitment, for the preparation, for everything in order to plan. Football is something you plan and you program. It's not like that from today for tomorrow. No, I don't believe in that. It can work 1 year or maybe 6 months, but if you have not a real plan, a project, usually it doesn't last long.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, you coach Qatar for under 17, right?
Yeah,
17 and 19.
exactly.
So for right now, I think the AMD director, Dennis Backing to Selangor.
Already announced to Selangor.
Oh, he goes to Selangor?
As a technical director.
Yeah.
And
It's
also
a very good technical
and
director.
also the technical director of NFDP, Saad, the rumours will join JDT next season. So maybe
Again, rumors.
Sad.
Saad, I think you were with you right before this.
No, he knows me because I was with the pro in Paris Saint-Germain, and he was before.
Oh,
there. So he heard about me, etc. So when he called, he knew that he knew my rank there, and that I was really appreciated. So, but it's a good thing. It's good things for Selangor and for Johor if they go there.
Saad is the rumours first. Then the
It's a rumor.
Dennis is already confirmed, right?
Yeah, already announced.
So maybe that's a vacancy.
Dennis good. Dennis is good also.
NFDP
Vacancy.
offer you for the technical director.
Are you interested to going back to do something
level?
My first priority is professional senior team, but I am not close mine and said no to technical director. Why not? Only if I can train a team also at the same time. Because I love too much to be on the field and
You passion to manage.
to manage the team, and also that's important.
I want to bring you back to senior team lah, okay?
Bring me back.
Because we spoke before that our players is in comfort zone. In Malaysia, we are likely to play a long ball, just maybe simple football. And after foreign coaches come, they will bring intensity up, then new kind of play, new strategy. So, do you think that local players has the ability to adapt with such kind of modern football?
Yes, I think so.
How long you think in a team could adapt with that new ideas?
Alors, it depends on 2 or 3 things. First, it depends the choice of the player.
Mm.
Because if I have a clear idea of the football I want to develop, then I will take you because you can fit in, and not him or him because I know they can't fit. Voilà. First is the choice that you have to let the coach and the staff together with the board or that knows also about football and choose this. If you have the right people and the right staff, it takes. If you do that everywhere in Malaysia, I don't speak about foreign coach only.
Okay.
Some locals they have a very good and clear idea about football. So it's not that more foreign, of course. With experience, we have another type, but also some locals have very good football knowledge and development. So the choice, the project, because of course when you have one or two bad result already, everyone want to. But look in Europe, sometimes the guy is losing, and then after Arsenal. Arteta was every weekend out.
He's Arteta out.
He's a fan. You are Arsenal. Okay.
At first I outed out.
You wanted to put him out already. I'm sure. So you see, but they keep him. They stick in the project. They stick in the thing, and they know it will grow and after coming. But if the player, they are very, very smart. If they see that already the board or the people, they start to bang, 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 what they will do? They will shift to the power. That's the thing. Because they don't want to lose their position, the comfort, etc. So they go to the easy way. Instead of say, hey, now we stick, we work hard, we increase, we do. This we have to change. The link with the comfort zone. Secondly, if you want to develop all of this, you need really a strong institution who put the rules clearly and not going like this. That's important. For me, it's because you frame everything. You frame, then you offer good things, etc. But you can say, hey, you have rights as player, but you have your duty. Because players, they think about their right, don't worry. Increase of salary, better car, better this, better that. But when it comes to duties, your duty, performing, coming not late, having good health food, etc. They forget, very easily. Strong institution, fix it. Voilà. So you have 2 or 3 factors that if you have this, after it takes change of mentality of a project of 2-3 years can really change a club.
In terms of strong institution, do you think JDT is the perfect example?
It's a strong institution, yes. They frame everything to achieve a right performance, and the player got pressure.
Yeah, betul.
If they got pressure, they perform. Then it's different from Malaysia mentality, because when they get pressure, they withdraw or they go lower under pressure. Me, I like when Johor we have I don't know, maybe 20,000 people, I don't remember, but they like that. I love it. It increased my want, We love it. We love it for that.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo, when he
exactly, this kind of thing.
He boosts their.
It's superb. So you focus more. You say it's like that.
Coach, what the first thing you see the player before you bring or buy the player?
Characteristic.
Skills.
Alors, you will be surprised, but when I check on I scout some player, the first thing is the mentality. I knew very well that Mamadou Samassa, Joan Marshall, even Zatara, and putain. Billy kicked off from. Thank you. And Billy would have fit with this group because the mentality. If you take a guy, but you, I have a big network. So there is always someone that I know in this club or this club. I call, I check, then he give me maybe information I know about this, and for the last 5 years I check on someone.
That's fast,
5 years, mentality. Then you know he's a hard worker, or he's coming for holidays, or he's coming for money, or he's coming in. So, and me, I have criteria. This, tack. You fit. You don't fit. Even you good, huh? Sometimes I have found top player, but when I reach people, then I call or national team or things that. When you have, that's why I go to 5 years, 3 to 5 years, because maybe with you it has not worked. And it doesn't mean with him before it has not worked. Maybe it was working well. And you, sometimes you don't fit with the guy because it's human adventure. So I can't only judge on one. I judge on different. When I receive the same feedback, usually, rarely you make mistake. So this tack, mentality, after of course, the skills. Me, I need skilled player, but also adapted to the country you go. In Malaysia, for example, you have some certain position, you need this kind of requirement, which I didn't get this season. That's why I have been a bit blocked. I needed the second with a beast in front who keep the ball because it was helping our side to go, and I didn't get. So voilà. This is the things. Mentality, skills, tactical knowledge. For me, third, because as coach we can increase it. So it's not the problem. But skills or power, also skills, it means or technical abilities plus physicality or maybe speed or power and speed, etc. You have different factors, and also the mental resistance to pressure. But most of the time who come has already a background playing in League 2, League 1, etc. So not a problem. So all these criteria, voilà, mentality, skills, tactical, and also the background with if they have family, if this, because don't forget, as foreigner, we make a lot of sacrifice. We came, we let family for some, etc. So you need to know if the guy he can manage it. It's not easy. I know because I did it, and I'm still doing it. So all this combination makes that you will have someone. After there is some question mark of if he will adjust well, if he got injury or not, if the field are okay. Because some they play always type the field of Johor, or when they reach another club and it's not the same, maybe the following process, maybe they don't go enough to gym or this kind of thing, boom, they break. And this you can't know, you never know this. You try to minimize the problem. Voilà. That's the point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
Actually, everything you said just now is exactly the same as Boyan told us, because they will call the teammates, the team, ask about that player mentality. So that's very good.
That's a professional approach of the scouting and recruitment. When I put the player present to the board, to the prince, for example, it was full, maybe 6-7 page statistic, things, family, etc. And where they train, where they did, etc. All this kind of thing.
Coach, aku ada satu soalan je. Coach,
Banyak dah.
ini tak apa kita tolak. Coach, just your opinion is important to get minute of play before call up to national team?
Alors, come again that I understand well the question.
how important the minute of play, regularity to play in football,
Yeah, I
to
think
call
so.
up,
Alors,
to get called up.
to get a call,
If you are the national coach,
yeah, first is regarding the type of play that you want.
Okay.
If you want more defensive way or more offensive or a strong midfield, of course you want this kind of thing, so you will check on based on that. Then after, there is some position that needs lot of experience. So you need to fulfill this kind of fulfill. I don't know in English. Fulfill something. Then after, look, for example, with the national team in 1998, pop up Thierry Henry at the last moment, 19, 20 years old. La Mbappe did these things. Well, after it's like that, but you need a mix. But most of the time, yes, you need to see some people that, because it's big pressure, a nation. It's totally different. You play for your country. Some it's difficult to manage it. And some player, I think about, for example, Nick Suirad in Pahang. They are eager. They can't wait to receive a call. So I told him, you need first to manage this and this, then you will have. I think he's near to be called. I was before I was speaking about this to after it's on him. If he's serious, if he work hard and is regular, then he will be noticed. I wish it for him, because he will be eager and ready to play. But the pressure of national team is totally different than the club. So some they have this mental ability, but sometimes it's not about mental ability, it's the experience that you get. That's why you like some players who has played regularly in a championship, etc., because they are used to, they arrived. But you need also some craziness from the youth. They don't care.
Yeah.
That's good.
No fear.
No fear. They're fearless. They arrive, they reach, they go. Superb. Because you think, or you feel, or you have evaluated that they have the ability. But accept that they will do mistake. You can't put a young and each time he make mistake, you kill. No. If he repeat the same mistake that you said no, don't do that, or you explain, or you work on the field and he repeat, it means that he will lose his position. Means he doesn't want to understand, or he doesn't understand. So he need time to understand later on. But if he make mistakes, it's normal, young, president. Voilà. That's all.
Just now you said Azam Azih has the ability to play in Europe. Can
Yeah.
you name another 2-3 players in Malaysia that you think have the ability?
What is Faisal Ali?
Faisal Ali, Terengganu.
It's interesting. He will be able only if he take more muscle mass. Yeah, because
Have to work on the physical.
yeah. He's small, is no problem to be small, but he will face people who has the same speed and same abilities, but maybe bigger. So if he take more muscle mass, he will be able to resist to that, and that's the difference. In Europe, they have understood now the process. You see Mbappe, from Monaco, after he moved, when he reached Paris, you see now, because I was there, physically he's transformed. But it's a process. It took 3 years. I had a super player in Belgium when I trained there, in pro team, and super, still Faisal Ali. Speed, skills, etc. I told him, Amir, you need to get muscle. I told him 2 or 3, because now 2-3 years ago. He didn't do. He was League 2, etc. If someone, boom, broke him. He called me back, coach. I didn't listen enough. But it's like, father and son or daughter. Sometimes they don't want. They learn, then they change. Now he's on the process of getting, and he will be good. No, it's like that.
Besides Faisal Ali?
There is some that are in the national team. but many are also double passport or I don't know. You know, in national team you have some they are mixed blood. Otherwise, you know, because it's not only the technical skill, it's the vision, it's the tempo of the action. I don't see many.
What's your opinion on Arif Aiman?
Good, but not sure he could go. This maybe. You like him? Send him to Arsenal.
Because it's like our MVP, our league MVP.
Yeah. No. Well, maybe. But at his position, there is many also.
Yeah.
You need to see that.
Yeah.
And very good in Europe.
The problem is in Malaysia is because the centre forward position fulfilled by foreigners. So Malaysian local we have problem to get natural striker.
Exactly.
What is that? Even you as a coach, will you put your job in gamble to put local talent as a striker? Or of course you prefer to bring foreign kan?
Yeah, if I have to be honest, yes. But I think because the physicality. The day you have a Malay 190 with these skills, because the Malay are skilled technically, they like it, you know. For sure, you will have an amazing striker. I wanted the one, I don't remember his name, from League 3 I saw.
M3?
Yeah, M3, good header, etc. He was, I think, mechanical. He didn't want to come.
Oh!
Crazy, huh? I never spoke about this, but that's crazy.
Which team? You remember?
No, I remember, but I won't say. But no, but a good player, Malay, huh? Good physicality, etc. I saw 2 or 3. I followed 3 or 4 of his game. I say, I go. Doesn't want. You see, comfort zone, because they work and receive good money to score. That's a pity. But you can't do much. It's your own decision, and this has to be always respected.
Okay. I think it's
Your
enough.
harapan coach.
Okay, your hopes, your
Last question.
for next season.
For your future.
For my future, I hope to find a team here in Malaysia. To be honest, pro
Please
team.
come.
Yeah, because I think I can bring something to Malaysia and to the football here. With I said it in a humble way. I mean, in the way of playing, in the way to bring some player, in the way of developing the local player. So I like it. It's my DNA to be on the field. So okay, and I'm sure a team will be interested on that, on this, and I hope to continue to see some good game, because this year was some good game there, and I will follow really with interest the Malaysia Cup this year. Okay, voilà, and I hope the journalists don't kill me too fast. Voilà.
Okay.
Terima kasih.
So terima kasih Coach Christophe Gamel kerana meluangkan masa bersama kami. Aku sendiri personally rasa idea dan permainan yang sempat dibawa semasa Sri Pahang FC tu nampak menarik kan. So kalau ada peluang untuk diteruskan, maybe ada pasukan kat sana yang berminat.
Ya, siapa tengok game Pahang tahu lah, sebab kita pun 2-3 kali juga pergi cover game Pahang, kita tahu Coach Christophe Gamel ni ada game plan,
ada idea.
So kena bagi masa je sikit, sebab macam kita nak buat hari ni, esok nak dapat tak boleh.
Kau macam ulang apa aku cakap tadi.
Aku translate kan macam tu.
Okay, so siapa kalau ada yang berminat, ada tim-tim tu memang kita rasa perlulah diberi ruang kan. Okay, so terima kasih kerana bersama kami di Harimau Malaya. Terima kasih Coach.
Kita
Terima kasih
dapat banyak input
kepada anda semua. Follow semua social media kami. subscribe button subscribe lah kan. Tekan
Download.
button bell.
Download apps terbaru kami dan kita ada juga Fantasy League, orang boleh follow untuk menang macam-macam hadiah.
Ya.
So apa lagi konten-konten yang menarik kita sediakan untuk anda. Jangan lupa support liga kita, Liga Malaysia. Kalau kita siapa nak support?
Okay, jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Guys.